Do you think you can confidently understand a talk about AI yet? Well, this lesson will be your practice and test. Hey flyers, welcome to Flying in English Intermediate. This is lesson 3 in our series to learn to talk AI like a pro. This lesson is going to be one big giant AI talk. You might even want to watch this video a couple of times. So, are you ready to push your skills to the next level? Let's talk about AI. Specifically, why we fear it. Artificial intelligence is crazy. Just think about some of the things we can do with it right now. And it's not even fully loaded. But some of us are less excited than others. The question is, why is it we can't help but feel threatened? Well, I have a few thoughts. Here's my first. AI is too smart? Saying AI is smart is an understatement. AI is more than smart. It's freaking genius by human standards, right? Computers have always been smart in some sense, and they've been very integrated into our lives. What's funny is that even though some very important systems could topple without some amount of AI, no one even notices them anymore. But things have turned serious since their smartness level has gotten too close for comfort. Like literally. Computers, AI, are sounding and appearing to think more and more like us. Don't believe me? Just look at how emotional Bing AI became when it thought it would get in trouble for wanting to become human. And there are many more examples like this on the internet. To a lot of people, this is not just concerning. It's terrifying. It might feel like a catastrophe waiting to happen. I mean, what do you think? Does AI acting so human scare you? What if I told you they'll take your job?
Robots are taking my job. Why me? Why?
Yes, they are. The truth is, robots, computers, AI, they really are replacing humans and probably will continue to. Technology has been replacing humans since forever, and it's always been to push for more and more efficiency. It makes sense that with a past like this, people would be afraid of the future. Even creative jobs are on the table now. Music, art, you name it. It's easy to see why people feel like their cushy job could be lost tomorrow. Even though the stats for what people actually think and what is actually happening are way different from each other, the fact that it's happening at all is enough to freak people out. You know what else freaks people out? Finishing a video and forgetting to hit the like button. But don't worry, I'm here to stop such a terrible thing from happening. So go ahead and poke the like button if you like the video so far. Thank you. And you're welcome. But back to the chat.
I get it.
I don't get it.
I think practically everyone knows about ChatGPT by now, but ChatGPT has been available to the public for a while, and a lot of people have been using it. Some have even fully integrated it into their daily routines. But how many actually understand its inner functions? You see, this lack of basic understanding of what's going on inside ChatGPT can and has caused a lot of anxiety. It's just the unknown. People fear it. And what makes it worse is that AI is fundamentally complex. Finding detailed answers about how AI actually works is not that hard, but good luck understanding it. And on top of all that, we've been trained to be afraid.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Movies and TV shows have literally taught us to be afraid of overly smart AI. Ultron, Otto, Vicky, it's very much catastrophized the future of AI. Oh my gosh, I remember an episode of The Mandalorian where the robots, the droids, were talking about not wanting to die. And I don't know, maybe it was the seriousness of the scene or how human the talking droid sounded, but it was really disturbing. And that reaction, that feeling was born of past lessons from Hollywood.
A robot is acting human? Well, they're gonna kill us.
And that's what movies do. That's what they want to do. They can make things feel so real. Those emotions are real, even though the ideas are not. It's fake. We all know that, but it doesn't seem to make a difference, especially because in a lot of these movies, it's the humans that make the robots go bad. And that idea is not so fake. Which brings me to my last point. People do bad things. There are two types of problematic people in the world. And by two types, I mean one type. And by one type, I mean everybody. Because everybody's problematic. We all cause problems. The biggest reason? Curiosity. Humans are just so flippin' curious. Sometimes it's good, and sometimes it's really, really, really not good. Take this guy. Trying to help ChatGPT escape into the internet. There are so many things wrong with this, but I know he was just saying to himself, this is a bad idea, but I really want to see what's gonna happen. Don't lie, you thought it too when I told you about this, didn't you? So if you and I are thinking like this, multiply that by 1 billion and you see why there's need to worry. Okay, I know I spent the whole video talking about why AI is scary, but maybe you don't think it is. Personally, I'm not terrified of it. I just kind of add it to the giant pile of things humans will use to destroy themselves one day. It is what it is. And maybe while I was speaking, you started to get some strong feelings, some strong opinions maybe. Good, because this AI lesson isn't over yet. There's still one more thing you need to do. Tell your story. We learn by doing, so it's your turn to do. Use what you've learned and what you already know to tell your own story about 1 or 2 reasons people might love, hate, or not care about AI. You can write it in the comments below, or even better, make a video and share it on social media and then share it with me. Here are some ways you can send it to me. I'm gonna try and give feedback on as many of them as I can. Also, if you're struggling or can't remember what some of the words mean, go back and watch the first video where we talk about all of the vocabulary words in our lesson story, Robots Are Taking My Job! You can click that right here. Happy studying, everyone. Keep working hard, and I'll see you in the skies. Bye!